welcome back to Eat Like the Renons. Today we're going off course again. We're going to be talking about rest and recovery, not so much about food, and how rest and recovery are important in a healthy lifestyle. So you were telling me about something you were reading on the internet, so it must be true, about rest and recovery. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so uh, there's a big difference between rest and recovery. And most people rest, but very few people actually recover.
So what's the difference?
So the difference is rest is basically what you think it is. Rest is sleeping, it's taking a nap, it's the time between workouts, it's basically doing nothing. Um, Recovery is a much more active process.
Okay. So if you had to think about it, the passive side of it is the rest, just kind of not doing anything. And then recovery is some action, some activity that's meant to help repair your body, relax your body, or restore your body.
Yeah, and so recovery can be far from just sleeping or not
So,
moving.
so what are some examples?
So it could be yoga, it could be a stretching slash yoga, it could be getting a massage, it could be going into a float tank, it could be taking a hike, it could be, for example, what I did this morning. If you remember from the last video, I was talking about how I was really sore and I was debating whether I should work out or not today. What I did was a light workout, working on some skills that I learned in one of my kettlebell classes. So a light skill session that I still got movement, still got my fix of working out, but very, very low intensity.
So rest you do obviously when you are working out. I mean, you're going to sleep every night. You're going to take those breaks as you're in a workout program or in your hot and heavy not workout program. But what about recovery? Is recovery done something while you're doing a workout, or is it a break from working out? And you do this recovery kind of like you did today, and if so, is it a week on, a week off, a day on, a day off? How does recovery integrate with exercise?
Well, it can be, I guess it all depends on what you want. It
Yeah,
could be a daily thing. I would say at least a minimum, uh, it should be a weekly thing.
at least
And
once a week you
at
take some
least,
time to recover. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, and it could be numerous things, whether you do kind of work out 5 days a week. This is a really heavy schedule, work out 5 days a week, and maybe you do one day of recovery and you do one rest day.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could kind of figure it out. Um, or you could do something maybe a week on and then a couple days of recovery or something like that. But it should always be a part of your fitness program.
Is taking both rest and recovery.
Rest and recovery, because like I said, most people rest, and it's not the same. And rest is a key component,
Sure.
and you need it. You need to sleep. You need to actually take some days off. But recovery is that thing that will take you to that next level. I mean, that will make you that you version 2.0. Like I said, most people, average people, work out and rest. But if you want to take your fitness and your health to the next level, you'll put a recovery component in there.
What about meditation? We hear a lot in the news about being mindful and taking some time throughout the day to reflect. What role do you think meditation has? Does it matter? Is it rest or recovery? Should we include that in part of our workout? What do you think?
I definitely think it should be a part of recovery for sure. The more stuff I'm reading, the more stuff I'm learning, the brain plays a key role in not just your everyday function, but in your health, and even it can limit your physical performance. So having a strong brain, I mean, that's the engine that controls your whole experience. And so I definitely think some sort of meditation, and while you don't necessarily have to sit on a rock in a weird yoga pose and hum, I think there can be even moving meditation sometimes as well too.
Just kind of maybe losing yourself like in a walk or what?
In a walk, I know for instance, boxers or MMA people will sometimes do a moving meditation of shadow boxing,
Mhm.
you know, and so or it could be some people do it on a bike ride or a run. So there's other ways to kind of meditate while moving.
What about the use of sound or music? Have you found that helpful in your rest or recovery?
Um, yeah, I mean, sometimes we have a white noise kind of generator we just use a fan, so it's not a true white noise generator, but it helps, I don't know, calm some of
So I
the,
think one of the things that we're getting at is, rest and recovery are good, and those are components. But with everything, we always try to strive for the best quality of rest and recovery. So that's kind of the next step too, is ensuring that when you're sleeping at night, you're getting into those cycles of sleep, and they're getting good quality sleep. And so one of the keys that we've used is having that white noise generator, aka the fan, to kind of drown out any um, spikes in sound throughout the night, or any things that are not consistent with a nice even quiet. Light also plays a role. Do you want to talk about light exposure during sleep?
yeah. Well, so the big thing, and this is hard to do, this is definitely easier said than done, and we are not perfect at it, but trying to remove not looking at your phone or your iPad or your computer screen at night,
Mm-hmm.
because those screens have a lot of blue light, which tricks your eyes into thinking it's daytime, which then make your body does not release melatonin naturally, and so that can make it harder to sleep. So um, even in sound, we've experimented with things called binaural beats. This is some stuff, and this will be something we're going to get into more down the road. But this helps try to get your brain into a certain frequency. Um, your brain goes into different states depending on whether it's awake, dreaming, or in deep sleep. So this is one of those kind of biohacks to help you um, hack your brain into getting into a wave pattern quicker.
And the way those work is you have one tone in one ear and one tone in another ear. For the most part, you can't tell the difference, but they're coming at you at slightly different frequencies. And when that difference gets processed in the brain, that frequency is to trigger a certain mood or a certain set, that difference between the two ears. So it's very important that you have headphones in for these so you can experience it across your brain. So,
Yeah, and then I actually liked them. My issue with them was that I need to find better earbuds because it would, if I rolled over on my side, it felt weird or one would fall out, and so that kind of, I almost felt like disrupted any of the positive gains I got from it. But um, when I was able to just completely sleep on my back, I could feel like I got into a much more relaxation or relaxated state.
so you talked about recovery and you gave a couple examples. You said massage, you said float, you said an active recovery such as a yoga or a light shadow boxing or a skill workout. Any other recovery that you can think of?
um, I mean, there's ice baths if you want to do that. There's compression gear, compression socks that can help aid recovery. Um, I can't think of anything off the top of my head unless you have anything, but there is a lot of
Sure.
things to do that's recovery related.
Great. Well, great. Well, if you guys have any of your ideas or if you have anything that you use to help your body recover, we'd love to hear about it. Head over to teamrenon.com/questions. Drop us a note there and let us know what you're up to. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Huh? You think? Hi, so if you enjoyed this content, feel free to share it with your friends. But most importantly, if you really do like it, give us a thumbs up or say something in the comments, okay? Let us know you're listening. Thank you.